Everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Here I am back again with another SQL coding question. So let's go over the problem statement first. Average salaries, compare employees' salary with the average salary of the corresponding department. And the output result should be having columns like department, first name, salary of the employees, along with the average salary of that department. So we have one table employee which has all the details regarding the employee. So I have copied few records from this data set into an Excel sheet. So let's go over that and try to understand the approach that we will be using to solve this problem. So here we go, we have this employee table. So our very first step is to get the average salary for each department. So for that we will be using these two columns and try to calculate the average salary for the departments. So here we have the sales department and the management department and the average salary for the corresponding departments. So the next step and the final step to get the result would be to join this derived table with the original table to get the final results. So where we have this ID, first name, and the department in the salary column from this parent table and the average salary from this derived table. So we'll be joining this both the tables based on this department column and try to get this final result set. So this is the approach we will be using to solve this problem. Let's hop over to our SQL editor and try to write the SQL for the same. Here we go. First, let's write the structure where we will have select from clause, and as we have to get the average salary, so we will be also using a group by. Let's add all the details now. The from clause will have the employee, and we need the two columns, that is the salary column and the department column. We will be calculating the average of salary and we will be grouping it by the department. So first let's run this SQL statement and try to see what we get from this. Here we go, we have this result set where we have the department and the average salary. Let's alias it as average salary. We have the average salary for the each department. So our next step would be to join this result set back again with the original table. So we'll have select clause, from clause, and the join clause. Okay. So in select statement, as mentioned in the problem statement, we have to have all these columns. So let's just add that first. And then we also need this average salary column over here. And the employee would be C. Let's alias it as O. We will be joining this with this derived table based on the column department. Okay, as this department is ambiguous, let's add an aliasing over here as well. So this is what our query looks at the end. Let's run this and see what we get. Okay, here we go. Here we have the result, which has the department first name, salary, and the average salary for the department the employee is working for. Let's submit this and see if it passes all the test cases. Here we go. Our solution has passed all the test cases, which has all the required columns expected to be. This was one of the approach to solve this problem, where we have used join as well as a subquery to get the result. There is another approach that is using window function. So let's try to solve the same problem using the window function as well. It's very simpler than this. So let's try to do that. So we have the select clause and all the columns as well. So to calculate this average salary, we will be using a window function, that is average of salary, which remains the same. But here we will be using over clause. You can see in this over, we'll be adding the partitioning column. We will be using department as a partitioning column over here, as we are grouping the records based on the department to get the average salary. So that would be our partitioning column. So let's run this now and try to see. Here we go. The results are pretty much same. Department first name, salary, and the average salary, where we have the details about all the employees and their average salary for the department they are working for. So let's see if the approach passes all the test cases. Okay, here we go. It has passed all the test cases. This was the second approach which can be used to solve the same problem using a window function. So thank you everyone for watching the video, and if you know any other approach that we can use to solve the same problem statement, let me know in the comment section. Thank you.